Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to our live stream from Vietnam. Today we would like to share about the global seafood market trends, opportunity for international buyers. Why Vietnam continue to be an important frozen seafood sourcing hub. We will also discuss on market challenge, sourcing risk, pricing pressure, and how Vietnam can stay competitive globally. Topic 1. Why global buyer needs alternative sourcing. The pain point global buyer facing. Firstly, the China won the strategy. Geopolitical risk, supply chain instability, rising labor costs, trade barriers, unstable price. And the Vietnam, we strong seafood processing industry, export experience, competitive labor, diversified seafood species, strong FTA agreement. It means like a free trade agreement. Vietnam is sign a lot of the free trade agreement with some country. ASEAN strategic location. Many buyers today are not looking for the cheapest supplier anymore. But what they are looking? They're looking at stable supply, reliable quantity, transparently, and how long-term partnership. And now what kind of supplier, what kind of customer you want. And you please put you in the customer positioning. You know what the customer want, what the customer need, and what customer expectation about you. Look like not only the competitive price, ATA, ATD as soon as possible. No, they need you like a stable supplier, reputation supplier, and you are the seller. You supply them for a long time, and they will take time audit you step by step and challenge you day by day. When they verify you are the reliable company, you are the good relationship, the guarantee quality. They work with you for a long time. They build the relationship with you for a long time. And for topic 2, I would like to talking about the Vietnam shrimp versus Ecuador, India. The Vietnam, we know some the shrimp sourcing in the world from Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, India, and Ecuador. And Ecuador is very cheap, the raw material, less value added processing. But India, the huge volume, quantity, inconsistency sometimes, and you can hear about the news about the Indian company using the children for the in the late for the working in the factory. A lot of seriously they are thinking about us. And for the Vietnam, we have the competitive advantage. What is advantage? The firstly, the value added shrimp. We have a lot of the value added from shrimp, like tempura, like the breaded shrimp. We make it something different, and we know what the market demand, and you can meet on the requirement, on the certificates, and you know what we thinking, and we are the same boat with you to do. The second, that the retail ready food product. When you know about the retail ready product, it means that you need the retail packaging, how to adapt your requirement about the product. It means you need the window, you can see the inside of the product. It means like reality. And when you eat that, you want to eat, and you how to do to mock up to photo, and you illustrate what you want, and you introduce the customer look like that. when you see it and you want to eat, that's the success. And Vietnamese shrimp factory do very well. And the thirdly, I want to talk about the strong QC. In Vietnam, we have the follow the ecosystem from the international the standards. And you know what you need, what you want, and like when we supply to the U.S. market or Canadian, Australian market, or even like Japanese, we know what the QC C1 of the standard you want, and we follow up. For us, many the Vietnamese factory follow the international standards very well. We very strong with the QC. About the QC, you know, like quality control, we follow. We have the checklist, and we do one by one, and we update the checklist by daily or quickly, or even we importing from the raw material until the loading of shipment. And the fourth, we are flexible of OEM. For the OEM you want, we have the flexible for you for the MOQ, for the how to the innovation, and we do the packaging very well. And you know, we have a lot of the sub distributors to support us on the packaging, on the tray, like plastic tray, how to adapt your market requirement. And we can do the smaller retail packaging. We can do like that for you. And if you want to connect us to work, and please share your plan, what you want, what you need. Our seafood factory will do with you. We discuss with you from the step one to until your idea, your mindset to success. And we can do like create your idea to the reality product. Yeah, we product our rich experience how to do that. And finally, that's the high-end processing capacity. And now a lot of the seafood factory in Vietnam, we invested a lot of facility, device, equipment. We update what the new machine in the world. We update it, and we can do like that. And you see, when you visit our factory, you can do like some the X-ray machine, some the like freezing machine. I mean, processing line. We do everything very professional, and you can confident to work with the Vietnamese seafood factory. And you know, Vietnam should not compete only by price. Vietnam win by convenience, quality, customization, processing capacity. That's the four score value I want to introduce you about the Vietnamese win by convenience, quality, customization, processing capacity. Yeah, we have four factors we can win. And topic 3, I want to talk about the Vietnamese Pangasius and tilapia. I already to share you about the video about the tilapia from Vietnam. When we talk about the white fish with the high protein, everyone we know about the Vietnam. We have the Pangasius, and we supply to around the world with the 90% the market share about that. And you know, Vietnam Pangasius, we had a stable supply, affordable white fish, and food service demand. For the tilapia opportunity, we have the Chinese supply diversification, U.S. market changing, and crowd processing capacity. And Panbon pioneers stable specifications, traceability, reliable shipment schedule. And for Vietnam, we solution experience exporter, international certification, scalable production. That's it. We strongly believe that we can do, and we can adapt your requirement. And please reach us, contact us when you have any demand, any inquiry of the Pangasius and tilapia from Vietnam. And topic 4, I would like to update you about the market specific discussion about the US market now. You know, the pen bond from the US market now, we got information from on the social media, like inflation, like retail pressure, and consumer buying less. What I'm not sure what will happen reality in the market, but now on the retail, the consumer buying less because they want to sell off. They will buy when they got the discount promotion or like Black Friday. Everything they do, they can do like that. And I think that for the seller will decrease the demand, decrease the volume, and very difficult for the cash flow. You know, the consumption decrease and everything very difficult. And for the Europe market, the pen bond, that the sustainability, feasibility, and ESG requirement. And now the Europe market, they ask a lot of the new standards from the exporter, from the seller, and how to adapt the ESG requirement. You know, therefore Vietnam, we have the opportunity. We have the ASC, we have the BIP and BRC factory. We can have the certificate like that. And for the sustainable processing, we can adapt this. And we confident how to meet your requirement from the European the customer. And for the Japan market, strict quality requirement. You know, the Japanese customer, they strictly quality requirement a lot. They check your processing line daily. When our factory produce some the product for them, they send the Japanese QC to come the factory and check in daily, every day, until the shipment finished and they loading. And for Vietnam, we know what the Vietnam the advantage of the long seafood export history to Japan. We have a lot of the seafood factory. They have the rich experience how to export to Japan, how the Japanese mindset or culture or what the requirement they want to do like that. And we have deep centralized processing system. Yeah, we follow that. And next, the South Korea, the pen bond is rising in pressure. You know, when we sell to the South Korea market, the margin is too high and some they low, but we want to support this Korean customer delivery consistency. Yeah, how to control that. And for Vietnam, we have the logistics from humidity and flexible product. We can easy to combine to make something, and we can serve to the South Korea customer, and we get them the certificate, satisfied and happy with our order, the shipment. And for China market, the raw material shortage sometimes. And in Vietnam, we have the opportunity process seafood. We have the processed seafood. We ASEAN supply chain connection, and we support on the customer. And this is where we can sell the service. We can sell the service, not product. For us, I will help you for sourcing support, for supplier marketing, for QC inspection, for factory audit, and shipment monitoring, and export coordination. And you know, our only not only sell product, we aim to help buyer reduce sourcing risk and build long-term supply chain partnership in Vietnam and Southeast Asia. And now, which market are you sourcing for? Retail or food service? Which seafood species are you looking for? And what are your current sourcing challenges? We have, and I think we can help you. Please follow us and give us some comment. We will help you to work with and reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.